Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Polly coming to you live from Pollyanna's Stampin' Emporium, or these days from Pollyanna's Mobile Emporium, Woggy's Wagon. That's where I'm living and filming out of. You know, I thought I was all ready. I was early, I had everything done, and then, you know, never fails, time gets away from you. So, anyway, I'm here, and just, I put my Mountain Dew up behind me because I don't want to spill it on my stuff. I don't want to spill it at all, but especially not on my stuff. So, what is going on today? Let's see. So, I don't know if you noticed my seatbelt. Got a seatbelt here. I have, it's called a wound vacuum. And I have an owie on my belly that I have to use a wound vacuum for. Trying to heal it. It's not been, we've been trying to heal it for about 4 months, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. So we decided to try a wound vacuum. So that's what the seat belt is about. Actually, I can take this off and set it beside me. I forget. I'm going to be here for an hour. I can take it off. It's connected, but it's hard on my shoulders. So, anyway, what did I do today? I stamped. I spent the day, I made a really cute card yesterday, and then today got right on it stamping. I was hoping to have 3 cards for you, but I didn't have the color paper I wanted for one of the cards. Oh no. I knew this was going to happen. I'll be right back. The battery's low. I gotta plug it in. I knew that would happen. If anybody's there, I'm on my way. Just had a hiccup. Hello, hello. I'll be right there. Why is this not coming with me? Alright, let me just plug this in, and then we'll be on our way. I knew to charge it today, and I knew this was going to happen as soon as I went live. I'm like, I bet it'll run out of battery as soon as I go live. And what happened? I ran out of battery as soon as I went live. So, let's keep it from beeping at us and charge it. Okay, I'm back. Well, so far it's just you, Patty. Whew. I had my wound vacuum the batteries decided to die right when I started my live. So I had to run and get the battery and hook it up. So I'm a little out of breath. So, anyway, let me get comfortable again. Okay, leaning sideways. Oh, I see what the problem is. I'm sitting on pillows to help me level this out so it doesn't hurt my back so much, or my neck so much. One of the pillows was off. There we go. Much better. Okay. So, how you feeling, Patty? You feeling any better? Well, it had 2 people watching. Now, nobody. Now it's just you. Oh, you're feeling better? Good. I'm glad. Well, phew. I didn't get all of my invites sent out, so I don't know if anybody's going to be on besides you. I got a few invites sent out, but not many. So, you know, did you do anything today besides try to feel better? Slow connection. What is going on with my internet? Sorry, apparently I'm having internet issues. So if this is lagging, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to take that out of my vocabulary. It just pops up. I invited Caitlin and I would have to look at who I invited. I don't remember. I invited you. I invited Caitlin. I meant to invite Courtney. Yes. I invited about 4 people, and then I had to get my makeup on. So, I don't know who all. Oh, hey, Caitlin, you made it. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to my mobile emporium. We were wondering who was going to show up because I didn't get many invites out. Well, I'm trying not to say it. It's really hard. What are you guys drinking tonight? I am drinking water and Diet Pepsi. And you know the rules. If I can't find something, when I say I found it, you take a drink of whatever you're drinking. Diet Pepsi. I don't know how to do closed captioning, because I probably could do it if I, sorry, I accidentally muted my video. I was playing. I shouldn't, don't push buttons when you're live. That should be a rule. So, what are you drinking, Caitlin? Or if you're putting the girls to bed, you're probably not drinking anything. I meant to text Shaylee, and oh, Caitlin is no longer on. Follow the rules. Yeah, right. I did text Karen, and I can't remember who all I usually text Jean, and Barbara usually shows up on her own. I'm trying to think who's my regulars. You and Karen, Lori. I didn't text Lori. I can't remember. Oh, Caitlin bailed. Well, I guess I'll flip the camera and start getting ready, start doing a card so that we're not sitting here all night. It's been 10 minutes. All right, please avert your eyes while I flip the camera. Oh, I have such a hard time getting this thing adjusted. It's like, which button do I push? Which one do I twist? It's got like 4 different, or it's like broken into 1, 2, 3 different things, and they each control 2 different edges. So, and then I got to turn the camera around, and of course that's underneath where I can't reach. How's that? Does that look all right? Okay. We got our standard set of tools, snips. These are my ribbon scissors, my bone folder, and my take your pick tool. I'll be using glue and that's my standard. Oh, and glue dots and early espresso ink on this first card. So let me show you the card we're gonna make. This is my hummingbird card. Enjoy your day. And then I put a hummer on the inside of it too. So I'm going to be, I actually already have heat embossed the hummingbird. I planned on doing it on the live, but I had to plug in my wound vac, so I can't do it because it's the only plug-in available. And the wound vac is more important. So, oh, I need to do something real quick. I forgot to. And then, why is this giving me a hard time? Sorry, I'm trying to tune in. Okay, I need to go here. No, I'm in there. It's not letting me do it. You like the hummingbird? Sorry, I'm trying to get this so I can see the comments, and I can't see the comments. And every time I try to make it so I can see, it goes away. It just isn't working. So I'll watch my comments on my phone to the best of my ability. I don't know what's going on with my internet or my Facebook or what. So this is the first card I'm going to make. We're going to be making 2 cards tonight, and so let me stamp the envelope too. It's always nice when you get Happy Mail, which a handmade card is Happy Mail, in the mail, and it has its own custom-made envelope too. So, got lots of pieces here. So here's the hummingbirds I embossed, and this one was the first one I did, but I didn't like the way it looks like I smudged it a little bit. So I did another one, and that's the one we're going to use. That's the one I'm going to paint. So first thing is we got a crumb cake layer. That's our card base. Hi Shaylee. I almost read the thing instead of responding. And then we've got an embossed, this is the distressed, I think it's called distressed embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, and I already embossed this, obviously. Glue booger. Oh, I just sprayed glue everywhere. Put that down first. Trying to make sure I'm in the camera. I'm still only able to do it vertical. I can't do it horizontal. I don't know what the problem is. So what I'm going to use on this is our watercolor pencils, and these are the new colors for, because I did a color refresh, so I'm using a little bit out of both. So I need pumpkin pie, melon mambo, blue, and Coastal Cabana and Garden Green. Garden Green, Coastal Cabana. Is that Garden Green? No, that's Granny Apple. There's Garden Green. You didn't know they sold watercolor markers? Or watercolor pencils? Now, the pumpkin pie is just for this little spot on his beak. Because other than that, the beak is black. And then the face, or the head and the face, I'm going to do in Melon Mambo. And the body. I'm not going for a life, like a real hummingbird. I'm just making him pretty. And then I got Garden Green on his back. And the top part of his wings. Did I just... No, that's right. I'm looking at my, the one I already did for guidance to make sure I'm doing it right. And then I do these little dots here. Well, thank you. I wanted to do watercolor, and I wanted to make it easy. And then Coastal Cabana for, there's one person, demonstrator I watch who's like, Coastal Cabana, the color that lets us know God loves us. It's your favorite color. And like I said, I heat embossed this earlier, and I had planned on doing it for the show, but I had to plug in my, I only had one plug-in available, and I had to use it. And then the tips of these. These are so easy to use, and they're so pretty when you add water to them. I mean, they're pretty anyway. You can just use them as watercolor, or as colored pencils, but the effect they have when you put water on them is pretty striking. Apparently I didn't emboss a little spot there. Or I was coloring too hard. Alright, now I'm gonna put these away, and then I will color it. I have a little cup of water here. Now, our water painters do have, you can put water in them, but what I've learned I took a watercoloring class for stamping, and what I learned is that you can have more control of how much water you put out on things if you have a dish of water and you dip the brush. So that's what I do. I don't put any water, I don't fill the barrels, I just dip the brush. And I have a little cloth here to dab it off a little bit on. So I started with the beak, get a little orange going there. And then I went to the head. And see how that pops, how it makes the colors pop. And I get the blue. Got a little too much water on there, so then what you do is you take your paper towel, there it is, thought I lost it. And you take a paper towel and you can just dab it and it sucks all the water off. And I'm pulling the green. I got a little too much water on the brush still. I'm going to pull the green up into the Coastal Cabana so that they make kind of a mixture. I don't know if you've ever seen the ones that are like this iridescent, almost a pretty peacock, but we didn't have pretty peacock in the choices. And so I'm doing it so that there's kind of a pretty peacock color. Now this, I'm using watercolor paper, which we sell, and you won't get the same effect on regular cardstock that you get on watercolor paper. If you want a watercolor effect that really pops and is effective as far as making it look like it's watercolored, then you want to use watercolor paper. So I'm going to set this one aside because I have one already that I already painted. And we'll build our little scene. Oh, I'm missing a couple flowers. Where'd they go? Oh, there's one. Found it. I need to start advertising my show a little more. I haven't been advertising it as much, and so I think that's why viewership is down. Because, you know, we used to have 8 people showing up. I am missing 2 flowers. I can't find them. Oh, there's one in my lap. Found it. So then there's only one missing, but I can get away without it. I don't necessarily need it. So how I put these on, first I gotta pop all the little things out of the holes. I needed a drink of pop. Soda, pop, whatever. So this set, this is the, I should have told you that from the beginning. The Thoughtful Expressions bundle. It's a stamp and die set. And it has this beautiful flowers, beautiful images, but also really nice sentiments. I really appreciated it. The sentiments on there. So, I'm going to eyeball this, and then I'll glue everything down. Actually, I'm going to pull that off of there. And I'm going to attach it to that one with some glue. Just a little dot of glue. And let's see. This is one I did earlier today. It's a little more vibrant than the one on the card. The pencils are an easy way to get into watercoloring. I took that watercoloring class I told you about. I learned how to actually watercolor, and it really, I just absolutely loved it. So I'm putting some dimensionals, or not dimensionals, blue dots on here, and I'm putting 2 on so that so it doesn't, you know, if you put 1 on, it kind of wiggles. If you put 2, like right next to each other, it doesn't wiggle as much. And then I'm going to take your pick tool, because this one was over much further than I intended. I'm trying to make sure I do things under the camera, and that's, you know, like 10 inches away from my face. Makes it challenging. So how are you, Shaylee? And hanging in there. So these flowers are dies that are in the set, and so are the leaves. And then I just kind of put the leaves around there. First I do this one, put a little glue on there. And tuck it in under the flowers. There's one, and somewhere I have another flower or leaf, but it was just a little one, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm surprised Karen's not here. Maybe she's busy. She wants to go on a movie date, so I gotta get that taken care of, because movies are fun, and going to movies with friends is fun. Maybe we should all go. Okay, then I put him on dimensionals. And I don't put them up too high on the wings, because the wings go over the little design. Oh, and this thing, there's a whole set of these, this design that I'm putting it on in the die set. I would love to show you that. I think I set it on the couch and I can't reach it, so we'll just bypass that. But it's a whole, it had a whole, like 4 or 5 of these, you know, in elegant circles or whatever you want to call them. And then it had about the same amount that were like tags that were square. They were really pretty. And then I'm going to take a little piece of the edge of these baby dimensionals, or whatever they're called, mini dimensionals, and I'm going to put it on his beak. It's a challenge to get it. I think I cut it off. Yeah. I gotta get the back off now because the back came off. So I went and checked on my kitties today. I check on them every day. Well, I've missed a couple days, but only a couple since I've been here. And and I knew they were in the house, so, and had plenty of food. So it was, you know, I felt okay with not having gone there twice. But I went and checked on them today because they poured concrete in my house yesterday. And they were leveling the floors so they can lay the laminate on it. And they didn't want the kitties walking on the, you know, wet cement, you know, for obvious reason. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cute to have little kitty paw prints all over the cement, but no, I didn't want them to get stuck in it or anything. So I had to lock all 3 kitties in my bedroom, because that's the only room that has stuff in it is my bedroom. And I had to lock the kitties in my bedroom overnight. And I went and got them today, and one went outside, one didn't. Then later, the one that went outside came back in. I was only there for maybe 10 minutes. And the one that went outside came in, and the one that was out inside, that stayed inside, went out. There's one that always is inside because she's an indoor kitty. The other 2 are indoor-outdoor. It was just kind of funny because so, I mean, Butt Cat, I'm trying to keep it clean here, she went outside, so I may have to run over there and let her back in. But I let him out of the bedroom because they gave him 1 bowl of food, and I couldn't go get any more food for him because I had to walk across the concrete last night, and they didn't give him any water. So I found a glass in my room, and it's one actually that I use for watercoloring, and I put water from my water bottle in it so that they had water, and they did put a litter box in there. Oh, Karen, you always want to join me. I so appreciate that. I think Karen's coming on. Hi, Karen. And anyway, so the cats were locked in my bedroom overnight, and they, it was just, you know, I had to go see them and make sure they were okay. So the sentiment I am using is called Enjoy Your Day. I was going to use one that said You're in My Thoughts, but I couldn't get it to work on the card. That's okay. Hi, Lori. I'm glad you're here. We're working on a hummingbird card. So I'm going to do Enjoy Your Day in early espresso. I'm glad everybody could make it. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Oh, you probably need to see me, huh? I'm like, I'm hovering over this where you can't even see what I'm doing. Please be straight. Nope, that's really crooked, but I can straighten it. I'm like, what envelopes are you talking about? Because she kept asking me about envelopes, and I was like, what are you talking about? Did I get what envelopes? Then I figured it out. Envelopes are for Lori, not for Polly. Alright, let me close this. So I'm going to take this very crooked sentiment and make it straight. So I go in and I put the words on the cutter, on the trimmer, so that they're right about to be sliced off. And I didn't slice far enough, but that's okay. And then I do the same on the other direction. Well, I'm cutting some cards for you, Laura, so, yeah. And then I did it the same, the other direction, only that time I cut it all the way through. So, there is the sentiment. I was going to do a fun fold today, but I was working on this card for several hours, and then I had to run and do some errands, and I didn't want to push myself to get another card done that was really rather complicated, and then get on and, you know, throw myself together and get on. I just kind of took a breather and went and did my errands, and took a breather and then logged in. Stupid thing, it's the back off. And putting this on with the tiny dimensionals, or baby dimensionals, or whatever they're called. Mini dimensionals. Because it's a thin... I pulled the whole thing off. What is going on? That doesn't have any stickum. These are so old. I don't. They're losing their. They're sticking to the back, and it's really hard to get the paper off of them when they come off with the back. It says, "Enjoy your day." So there, and then I'm gonna, I forgot, I gotta do the inside. So I've got this is a 3 3/4 by 4 by 5-inch piece of white cardstock. So, did they lower your thyroid? And then I'm going to do an envelope. Because when you send Happy Mail, you should always decorate the envelope if you have the time. If it's a choice between getting it in the mail or decorating the envelope, then get it in the mail. But if you have the opportunity, it's always nice to make it personal and put a little design on the envelope. What's the milligram you take? I've had hypothyroidism since I was 20 years old, and levothyroxine, that's what I take. And I used to go up and down, and I mean, at one point they had me on 400 micrograms of thyroid, and it was just, I mean, then I did the gastric bypass surgery, and I just dropped about 30 pounds in a month. And granted, you're supposed to lose a lot of weight when you have the bypass surgery, but you're not supposed to lose quite that much. And then within 3 months, my thyroid was sky high because I didn't need as much. And then they lowered it too low, and on it goes. So I put this on a layer of early espresso to make it look a little extra pretty. So I am on 150 milligrams 6 days a week, and then 300 milligrams 1 day a week. I finally got an endocrinologist to listen to me, that when I take 150 milligrams a day for every day, I have no energy. And so my thyroid runs slightly high, and my TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, runs a little low, but overall it's okay. So there's your hummingbird card. There's the one I made earlier. I think they're very pretty. What do you guys think? Thank you, Shaylee. Now, we're going to make another card, and this one's a little bit cuter. What did I do? Shoot. Hold on one second. I gotta find something. Getting in and out of my table is a challenge. And I forgot my pump. Oh great, my pump's all tangled up with the lights, and I can't move. Okay, I'm just gonna disconnect from the pump. I mean, disconnect from the handle of the pump. Oh shoot. You guys, I am all tangled up in this thing. I gotta get the stamp set that I need for this next card. Hold on, I'm untangling myself. I'm on a wound vacuum, and it's kind of attached. Oh, I'm undone. Yay! I got undone. That was dramatic. Alright, where did I put that stamp set? Did I put it away accidentally? I thought I had it here, ready to go. Oh, no, that's not it. Found it! Thank you for your patience. So this is the card we're going to make now. It's a little girl card. I have not put a number on this because I'm saving it for when I need it. So it says, you sparkle every day, you are, and then I'll put a cutout number. And, you know, like a friend of mine needs a girl baby card. And so, like, for instance, she could put a 1 on here. And it says, it's your birthday, and then I put some sparkle on the inside. So, that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, put it right here. So I was going to do the number in this. I'm not trying to blind you guys. And that's, you know, to add a little more sparkle to the card. So we've got a layer of Whisper White for the inside. It's Highland Heather. The card is Highland Heather. And I did 2 layers of Highland Heather with a layer of Highland Heather glitter paper in the middle. So Highland Heather card base, Highland Heather glitter, and another Highland Heather layer. My brain just wouldn't think of that word. I couldn't get it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on with tape runner, because glue doesn't stick to glitter very well. I'm going to put a lot of tape on there. And then line it up. So a friend of mine asked me to design some cards, and so this is one that I designed. I hope my friend likes it. Then I got the Beautiful Balloons dies, and I cut out balloons because it's a party. And then I stamped. I meant to have these already. It's your birthday. Sparkle. You are. There we go. I'll get these mounted very quickly. It's your birthday. You say it's your birthday. Do 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 do. Happy birthday to you. Do 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 do. This is the concert version of Polly's Stampin' Emporium. Pollyanna's Stampin' Emporium. Alright, let me get some scrap of white. And I did these in Memento. The sparkle paper is from Stampin' Up. We have it available right now. It might be an online exclusive. I'm not positive. There's one like shimmer paper that's available in the book, and there's one that's only available online. Isn't she adorable? And I figure you can customize her if you're making it for a little girl that you know. You can customize it to her coloring. I customized it to my granddaughter because she's blonde and I love her. And so I already die cut this and colored it out already. Unfortunately, it's Melon Mambo, and my Melon Mambo was dead. I mean, I had to like do this with it. Oh, and I just put my hand in the ink. Lovely, lovely. I had for some reason my light Melon Mambo was dead, and I don't know why. It was, lid was on. I barely used it, but it is what it is. So I got to buy a new one. I got Memento all over me. But wait, I have more stamping to do. Oh, I forgot to cut that out. Darn it. Was that I think it's a Nested Essential. I have everything here to Nested Essential. Or Stylish Shapes. I think it's a Stylish Shape. I forgot to cut the It's Your Birthday out. You say it's your birthday. A happy birthday to you. Oh, found it. So fun. These style of shapes dies, I use them all the time. You can tell by how ripped up the packaging is. And I lost one of the circles. I have no idea. I didn't find it when I was clearing out my room. It must be getting chilly outside because I don't have my heater on and I am feeling a little... And do you know that these things do not have very good heat retention? They're not insulated against the weather. Let's just put it that way. And, I mean, I have a big gap in my door. Not like a gap. It's like supposed to be there kind of thing. It's your birthday. And then I'm gonna I'm getting away from you guys again. So you can't see. Let's see. I'm going to put the You Sparkle Every Day on the red balloon. Trying to center it. You Sparkle Every Day. Woohoo! I did it. And then on the yellow balloon, I just want You Are. And this says You Are Amazing. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to put a piece of tape over the amazing part, and then I'll be left with You Are. And so you tape off the word that you don't want, or words. And then you put it in the ink, tap, tap, tap. And then you take the tape off. That is the most important part of this instruction, taking the tape off. And then you line it up and stamperoonie. Oh, the art didn't come out very good, but you get the idea. Oh, this is a die. I can't turn it around. Anyway, so you can put whatever number you want on there. If you have the die for it, or if you just want to write it, or stamp it, whatever. So, those are all done. Yay. Ah, things are falling. So I think this is my, this is going to go on the inside, and I got a stripper sparkly ribbon for it. Or sparkly paper, I mean. So, where's my glue? I'm going to put a little line of glue on here. You can put the back of the glitter paper with glue. You can't put the front of it. I mean, you can, but you have to hold it, and it takes a few minutes to set up. And it's much easier to use tape runner on glitter. And then you have a pretty inside, even if I can't get it even. Alright, I'm going to die cut that words out real quick, and then I'll be back. Don't forget my vacuum. Oh, I don't like having this vacuum. I just throw that out there. It kind of sucks. Oh, I forgot to embellish my card. I'll have to bring it back and do that. Oh no. Alright, where did I put it? Well, I won't be cutting it out because the last, I'm stepping out of my slippers. I'll just fussy cut it because the last time I used my trimmer or my die cutting machine, I was doing embossing, and I don't know where my plates are, and I don't want to waste your time finding them. So I used this die for the first one, and it's one of the stylish shaped dies, but I'm just going to flag it myself. Who can't leave? Thank you, Karen. I love the balloons too. Oops. Okay. I'll save her for another card. Oh, you were teasing me? Oh, because I said I'll be right back. If you don't know how to flag something, you cut it down the middle, and then cut it corner to middle, and corner to middle. And then you do it the other side too. I'm wishing I put the heater on. It's getting kind of chilly out. Once the sun goes down, all that helps if I snip it in the middle. All that lovely 50-degree weather goes away. It was supposed to get down to below freezing. I think it was this morning, below freezing. Alright, let's put this baby together. Where's my... Oh, one more thing I got to do. Oh, I just read my phone when I woke up this morning. It said 31. It could have gotten colder than that before I woke up. So I got these, this set of at Baker's Twine out of the hot air balloon suite, and it just happens to be the 3 colors of my balloons. So I made little strings for my balloons. And I forgot to embellish the other card. I totally spaced it. I'll bring it back and embellish it real quick before we leave. If you want to hang out and see me embellish it. Whew. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I really, really do want to build my business. We'll see. I'm using Scotch tape to tape these in. I'm going to rip that one in half. Stay. Stay where I put you, string. There. And last but not least, my blue balloon. I don't know which side he's on. Oh, he was on the right side. the back side. And let me see if I can rip this in half. Nope. Just cut it in half. So I went and bought the shower, the doors, the vanity, and the toilet, and the towel bars, and the light fixture for my new bathroom. It's going to be really beautiful. Just trimming the glue off. Glue tape. Trying to get it out of the way. Okay. Now we can put the card together. So I put her over here. Get this out of the way. It's not in my way. It's in my way. Do I have any readers out there? Anybody reading anything good? Or any shows to watch? I haven't watched anything in a while. It blows me away when I see how many seasons of things have gone by when I stopped watching TV about 4 years ago. I guess you don't read, huh, Shaylee? I need a drink of water. I am an avid reader. I probably read too much. I'm reading House of Vampires right now, which I thought was just going to be like this 3-book series, and the books are really short. No, it's got 44 books to it. I was like, what? What? 44 books. So just so you know, I colored her the same color as the balloons. I colored her Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo, and Tahitian Tide are her little sandals and her hair thing. And how I did the balloons is I glued this one oh, I'm out of your range again. And I glued this one. I'm trying. See? I was reading your mind. And this one goes about over here. And then this one goes up on dimensionals. And it goes oh shit. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. Shoot. I'm doing this wrong. don't know what I was thinking. Oops, scissors. Let's see if I can pull her up. Okay, now we're going to put it on this. Let's unbend everything. See if I can make my balloons look decent again. Now this one goes here. Oh, what I was thinking there. And this one goes over here. Okay, make the strings long enough. Oh, and then I dimensional the glue the balloon to my table. And this one goes right here in the middle. And then I took them and I tied them in a knot. And this blue one may be too short. Yeah, the blue one's giving me difficulty. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright. See if I have where are they? Well, I can't find them. I have tweezers that would help with this. Maybe they're in my bag. Let me check that bag. Found them. Haha. So, go like this. And then this. And then, well, that didn't work. Okay. Think, Polly. Sorry if I'm getting in your way of seeing me mess with this. Get them both in there and then pull them through. And undo them. I'm just going to let the blue one kind of hang there. Okay, then what I did was I put dimensionals on both sides of this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. Did somebody have to leave? Oh, I don't want little dimensionals. I want big ones. I hope you enjoy my cards I make. I know they're not always as elegant as some, but I do my best. I actually like making fun cards. Are my favorite. like this one. And I line them up so that they're inside the dimensionals. And then I let the string just hang. I'll trim it in a minute after I attach this with dimensionals to the purple, to the heather. And I'm going to put a lot of dimensionals on it because it's curling. I don't know why this paper does it. I had problems with it at my house, with it kind of curling up. So I dimensional the whatnot out of it to try to keep it straight. And one more right here. Okay. Moisture, yeah. Okay, then we can attach this to this. And again, I'm not putting an age on this so that I can age it appropriately for whoever gets it. So there's that card. Oh, I forgot something. She's got a sparkle, so I did a little Wink of Stella on the balloons. Can't go without a little Wink of Stella. What? 1 or 7 or 17 or 71? Thanks for tuning in, Lori. I'll talk to you soon. All right, so this is that card, and there's the inside of it. And then we made. All right, where'd they go? I was so flustered looking for the oh, there they are. And then we have our hummingbird card. Oh. Oh, there's another one under there. So these are the cards we made for tonight. I appreciate you coming and slow connection. I hope you guys stick with me. I appreciate you coming and watching my show. I thoroughly enjoyed being here and making cards with you. And I hope you have a lovely evening. And blessings to you and your family. And if anybody's not feeling well, I hope you get better. Love you. Bye.